Coys flow, lads down the lane, and the 2 marks show. The lads down the lane, let's make a stand. The lads down the lane, and Amstel in our hand. Yeah, lads down the lane, lads down the lane. It's lads down the lane. Yeah, lads down the lane.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Guys, you didn't see that at the end, did you? Did a video especially, and you didn't. Neither of you saw it.
No, I
What's
couldn't see
lads
that.
down the lane, mate?
So right at the end, I'm like, and as always, Enoch out. And I
No, I
thought,
didn't
oh,
see it.
Just changed
No, I
it.
didn't.
Slightly. It's all right. It's all
Sorry.
right. You're forgiven. That's
How
all
are
right.
we?
Big up, chaps. How you doing?
Yeah. Go on, Sheriff. You're the boss. You go first.
I'm the boss. This
Well-
is worrying times, mate. I'm the
Tonight
boss.
only.
Head of tech. Anyway.
Tonight only. No, all's good, Nige. All's good, Nige. Cheers for having us on. I was very impressed with lads down the lane. I heard that for ages, mate.
There you go, see.
Had to be done. Had to be done. Cookie.
That had to be done.
Yeah, all good,
Yeah,
mate. All good. Ready to rumble, as they say. And I just want to say to anyone who's watching, this was a hang on a sec. This was a what do you call it, Nige? What's the word for? I've lost the word now. You know, when we
Impromptu.
talked about it and went bang, and you decided to do it. I can't.
Yeah, impromptu. Off the cuff.
Yeah, impromptu.
This is an impromptu show. Sorry, the words have just disappeared at me bonds. If anyone's in the chat that's got socials, please share it out there, and so we can get some people in the room for this this wonderful chap up the top here. Let's get his channel running again. Get them subs in and likes, and see if you can share it out to people. We've done it as much as we can, but if you can do it as well, there you go. Razzle dazzle off the cuff. If you can do it as well, that'll be great. So that's all I wanted to say. Big up to the chat as usual, and
Nice.
as always, Enoch out.
Yeah, big up, chat. Appreciate you all being in here. We are going to do something a little bit different. I don't think we've done it before, have we? So who we're going to keep, who we're going to sell, who we're going to loan this summer. We will work it out at the end and see how many players we all agree that leave and stay or whatever. But it should be a bit of fun for an hour or so. Guys in the chat, get involved as well. It'll be interesting to see how you feel. I've got a feeling we're probably going to agree on a lot of players,
Yeah.
but there may be the odd one that we disagree on. But before we get into it, guys, I want to just have a quick mention about this Vinay interview. He's done another one, hasn't he, with Tottenham? Don't know whether you guys have seen it. I know Sheriff saw it. I don't know if you watched it.
I've just watched them,
It
mate.
says it's pretty much the same, doesn't it, as the other one? But what do you think of Vinay's comment quickly before we get into it?
The glorious leader.
I haven't seen it.
The glorious leader, mate. Our glorious leader. No, I am joking.
Isn't it?
To be honest, mate, there's a lot of stuff in there that he said without really many promises, mate. That's why I made out of it. You know, well, you can't. Well, I know he can't promise much, but like, there was no. Oh, we want to be. There was no mentions of winning anything. There was no mentions of. Well, I'm not even sure if you mentioned the word competitive or competing or any of that. To be honest, mate, it's the same old AI generated flim flam as the letter was this morning.
Yeah.
And it's all right. Put it this way. Us three sit here in front of a YouTube, in front of a computer screen, talking. But the difference is we don't make promises or, you know, things that would affect the football club. You can say what you like. It's the actions that speak louder than words. You always have them.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. For me, it just feels like a little bit like they are all shoving the blame onto everything that happened before they come in. And now they're like, oh, look at the shit show we've picked up. We've got to sort it out now, but it's going to take time. But we are absolutely in And yeah, it just feels a little bit. Here's what it is more promises, isn't it? We'll see.
I did get that
We'll see.
impression as well, that a lot of it was blamed on a certain Mr. Levy. When I turned, he kept saying, when I arrived, whenever it was, last September, or whenever it was, I could see things weren't right and all this. So it is, Tom, it's like politicians. It was like a political speech.
Yeah,
They're all full of waffle.
Agree.
They're all full of bird's eye. They're all full of bird's eye. The lot of them. You know what I mean? No one at this football club can come out and be bloody honest about what they're going to do. It's like I said earlier on our show. I think the fans, if someone actually come out like this or whatever and made a video, and spoke into the camera and said to them, right, this is the plan. This is what we're planning to do. We want you lot to get behind us. It might take 5 years. It might take 3 years. Oh, we're going all in next season. Whatever it is. But let the fans know what you're doing, because I don't think they are telling the fans, because I don't think they know.
But
end of story.
No, it's going to be a long summer. It's going to be a long summer, but it is what it is. Let's say hello to the chat quickly before we start. Logan's in. Big up, Logan.
Big up, Logan.
Razzle's in. Big up, Razzle.
Big up, Razzle.
Mr. Pete Chambers. Big up,
big
Pete.
up,
Hope
Pete.
you're well, mate. Let's go down. Spurs diehards, big up, buddy. Hope you're well.
Adrian, big up, mate.
Cookie's in.
Big up.
And
Good
Sheriff's
evening.
in as well. Somewhere in there.
Well,
AS
right,
winner.
right.
Big up to
Big
you.
up, mate.
Big up.
Absolutely. Enoch out.
Of course.
Come on, Cookie, say it. Claire's in. Evening.
Evening, Claire. Just so you know, Claire, in case you didn't know, Claire, you got to pronounce the out bit. Proper Cockney. All right, so it's Enoch out. How's that? Is that all right?
Of course. Lovely. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Kevin's
won't try
in.
that.
Big up, mate. Ghosted is in as well.
Big up.
And Tom, big up to you, mate.
Big up.
Hello, Tom.
I'm just going down. Daniel Coys is in. Big up, Daniel. Hope you're
Big
well.
Daniel.
Liston's in. Big up, Liston, mate. Not
Big
seeing
up,
you in a
mate.
while.
No,
Hope
I
you're
hope you're
well.
well, Liston. Hope you're well, mate.
Big up, mate.
Nita's in. YouTube member. Big up, Nita.
Big up, Nia.
Tell you what, this thing down the bottom. Have you seen it? Where there's a little window. It kind of
Yes.
stops you from going down sometimes.
Yes.
So annoying.
What's
Yeah.
that all about, Nige? Do you know? Started yesterday.
It's just to make it bigger, but I don't know. I'm scared to press it in case everything screws up.
Yeah.
But the Stoic's in. Big up,
Big up,
Stoic.
Stoic.
Hope
Big
you're
up.
well, mate. And Melton, big up to you, Melton.
Big up, Melton. Big up,
Big
mate.
up,
Buddy.
mate.
Right, guys, are you ready?
Here we go.
Are you ready? Get involved in the chat. Let's take. God, I'm all over the place. There's the comments. I need to go there first. Take mountains off. Okay, right. So the first player we are going to go with is Vicario, Big Vic. Keep,
Out.
sell, or loan.
Sell
I think he's on his way out anyway, or has that deal collapsed?
collapsed.
I heard he wants to go home, but he's got to be gone, surely. Not good enough.
Right.
Not good enough.
Can't be doing
Any-
with no more flappy hands business and all this toddling about with his feet when it gets passed back to him, and then swings his left boot like he's never kicked a football in his life before. You know what I mean? Sorry to have a go at
No.
Vic, because he's made some great saves. Do you know what I mean? He's good, very good shot stopper. Can't catch a ball. Yeah, can't command his area. When people get in his faces, get them out of his face. And if he can't do it, get someone else in the team to get him out of his face, to give him a bit of space. Too flimsy for me, mate. I've had enough of it now.
Yeah, so you guys are both saying sell. I'm totally in agreement. I think he's regressed since he's come. I thought he started well. First half of season under, was it Angie come in to start with? Thought he was
I
decent,
believe so.
but other than that, I think he's been poor. I think Logan saying sell, Claire sell, Pete sell, Razzle sell, Kevin sell. I think it's
Go on,
literally everyone is saying sell.
You tell him.
Everyone's saying sell. So it looks like Vicario is, go on, Kirk. He is
out.
Nice. So yeah, Vicario, big fat sell in the summer, 100%. I think he's got to go. He's got to go.
Yeah.
He's not going to be our number one going forward, is he? So, okay, let's go to number 2. Interesting. This man who's come in and done a really good job since Vicario's been out. Kinski, keep, sell, loan. And if we do keep him, is he maybe going to be our first choice next season, or are you still looking for someone better?
Cookski, do you want to go, mate?
Oh, thanks, Sheriff. Thanks very much. Listen, keep all day long. Right, this kid, right after what happened at Atletico, right, has got some proper serious minerals, right, to come back into this team when he was required, and the saves, the goals by Polinia, right, have kept us up when you think about it, right, and the saves that this kid has made since he's been back in have kept Tottenham in the Premier League. Right, so for me, he's a sell. Whether he's the number one or not, Nige, is a different matter. It depends what standard, if you like, of goalkeeper that Tottenham are going to go for. But he's definitely a keep for me.
Yeah, Sheriff.
Big up, Ronnie.
For me, he's a keep as well. Definitely, for the reasons Mark said. Let's face it, he's got a pair of grapefruits on him.
Oh, yeah.
He must have.
Yeah.
He must have. But I mean, I would love to give him the opportunity of being number one, but it depends how far we want to push on. I mean, he might turn into a wonderful keeper.
He's still learning.
If there is better out there, then I've got no qualms with bringing someone in over him, if you know what I mean. But with him, to give him competition, you know, that's what we want in the team.
Is Mike Mannion still floating about? Or has he gone somewhere?
Who?
He's still floating about.
Is he? Is he
he's still at Milan, isn't he?
Is that where he is, at Milan?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
The thing is, can you think of a keeper off the top of your bonds, right? When you've seen Kinski, I know it's only a short thingy, 5 or 6 games, but can you think of a keeper off the top of your head that ain't going to cost an absolute fortune that you might want to get in, that comes in as a number one and he is a number 2, like almost fighting for the spot? You know, you got the Sunderland keeper, Roofs. Would you have Roofs over Kinski?
Okay.
It's quite difficult because where do you rate Kinski type of thing? Do you know what I mean? In the short sample that we've had,
he's not got a big enough sample size, is he?
No.
Kinski has been very impressive.
Yeah.
Let's face it, and he deserves number 1 spot.
Well, we'll see next season what Roberto decides to do, but I think he's definitely a keep anyway.
Oh, he's definitely a keeper for me.
Yeah, no, 100% me. I think that's absolute banker. Got to keep him. And I wouldn't be against if they come out and said, right, he's going to be our number 1 next season. We got other areas that we want to fill. I'm more than happy with that as well. But most people in there are saying keep. Liston says keep and raise salary. The Stoic, though, is saying loan. Ooh. Interesting. Ronnie is saying keep, should be number 1. But lots and lots of keeps. Kevin saying keep. Not sure he's number 1. And Tom's absolutely right. Like you said, Sheriff, he's got a set of bollocks on it.
Okay, right, he has.
But
still learning as well, right? He's still learning. Do you know what I mean?
He's still young, isn't he? What is he, 23?
23, I think he is. Listen.
Well, there you go.
He's not going to be Gordon Banks yet, is he? Put it that way. What I will say is the save against Wolves, the one that he made 2 against Leeds, but the one against Leeds where it looked all over the geezer was going to score, and he's just made himself big and he's hit his knee and hit the bar and gone over the other side. But listen, I just think when you look at Vicario straight away, I look at Vic and I watch him and I think to myself, every time he gets the ball, I shit myself.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's almost like when he swings his leg to kick it, the players come in and it's in slow motion. if you get me. Yeah. When Kinski's on the ball, I don't have any fear whatsoever, even if he's getting closed down, because I know he can kick with both feet. Right. So if he really does need to get rid of it and it's on his left-hand side, he can get rid of it, even if it's into the stands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I think when you look at the feet, what's going on with the feet, forget the crossing for a minute and the shot stopping. I think just with feet, he is 100% better than
It's
Vicario.
composure, isn't he?
Yes.
Very calming. He doesn't.
Yeah, and to be honest,
Vicario's so erratic.
Yeah, if we get a corner coming against us, now with Vic in there, we never know what's going to happen.
Oh, you like that?
He flaps with his hands every time he gets Porro or a defender plays it back to him. It's like, my God.
They worked him out, though, Mark.
Time.
Teams worked him out.
Yeah.
They're not stupid. In the end, teams were not playing for corners, but when they got corners and they had a bit of pressure on us, they knew exactly where to put that ball. Do you know what I mean? Because if Flappy come for it, the chances were he was either going to miss it or drop it or do something stupid.
What we noticed when Vic was in goal, when the other team had a corner, the vast majority of them were straight on top of him.
Yeah.
Straight under the post, straight between the posts.
And that's when they decided as well to crowd him all the time.
You don't like that either.
Yeah.
They don't do that with Kinski.
I'm not sure whether he's Italian or, I got to get this right, Romanian. Is that where Transylvania is? Because he's like Dracula. He's scared of crosses.
Well, yeah, there is that.
He is.
Yeah, I get it.
I think it's in Romania.
I think so. Claire's bang on as well. Keep, but he needs competition. So maybe we do buy another one, because if he's got it too easy, maybe he takes his eye off the ball, sticks in number one. Razzle said mentally he's never going to be stronger. Should keep. I agree. He's come back so well from that horror show. I think we did a watch along, didn't we, for that game?
We did.
And I think I was very much of the opinion he would never play for Spurs again.
We said that.
We all
when
said
he was going off the pitch, when we was going off the pitch, it was probably you, Mark.
Yeah.
That said, and we'll never see him again.
No, I did say that. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked, and I think the best thing for him was that the turnaround, from that game, and then when he came back in again it wasn't like 6 months later or the start of the new season. They needed him, and to come back into the team. And I watched him, and that first touch that he had, he weren't nervous. Yeah, the first game back, he had a little bit of authority about him, and like I say, right-footed, left-footed. He spewed one into the stands. I know he did early doors, but it happens. Yeah, I'd rather he spewed into the stand than give it to their centre. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at, don't you?
Yeah.
So look, I've seen him kick it into the stands once in all the 6 or 7 times that he's been here since he's been back. He's a keep for me. I think he can only improve, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ronnie's bang on as well. Peter Cech is very big on Kinski. Obviously, they could play for the same country, don't they? And Cech rates Kinski very highly. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Really bigger accolades than that.
Yeah. And can I just say as well in between, sorry, and I will keep saying this every so often, keep hitting that like button, please. Keep hitting the like button. And if you can share the stream, please share it. Get it out there. Let's get some people in here tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Right, let's go number 3. I think number 3 is going to be a quick one. We won't waste too long on it. It is Austin. Just for me, just keep.
He's late 20s now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like 28 or something, isn't he?
He's getting on, yeah.
I
mean, well, that's not old for a keeper, though, is he? Is it, to be honest?
No.
But Brandon Austin, I mean, even if we don't want to go out and buy another keeper, keep him as the backup.
Well, he's your homegrown, isn't he?
Yeah, and that's the advantage he has got, because he's a homegrown. And let's be honest, we've only seen Austin for one game? Yeah. I believe we lost, but he was good in it.
Yeah.
He did all right, didn't
Yeah, I'm an Austin keeper.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I'm saying keep is for the reason that Nice just said, because of the homegrown.
Yeah.
You've got to have a certain amount of homegrown in your 25 or whatever it is. So I think that we should be buying another keeper that gives Kinski competition, or better than Kinski, that gives that keeper the competition with Kinski. And I think Austin should be there in case the nightmare turns out as the third keeper. We get problems with the first two keepers, injuries or whatever. And I think if he had to come in, he's shown us that he can do it. Yeah. And if he's required for whatever he earns, 10, 15 grand a week for the third keeper, plus everything he does on the training ground with the two keepers as well. Yeah. If that's how he wants to live and he's not really bothered about playing football until he's called upon, and he's earning his dough, that's up to him, mate, at the end of the day, and it is what it is.
Yeah. For me, it's one of them, isn't it? We're probably, are we going to buy another keeper if Akari goes? Maybe, but I think you need three anyway. You can't get by with two. So for me, is a keep just for the homegrown. Big up the Wembers. Hope you're well, mate.
Big up,
Channel member.
Wembers.
Go on, Wembers. Hope you're well. Big up to
I
you.
think
son.
everyone is pretty much saying
Smashing up fish and chips. Smashing up
No.
some fish and chips. Big up.
me hungry now.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's saying keep just for the same kind of thing. Tom does say should have kept Josh Keeley. I agree with
good
that. I think he's a top keeper.
Good keeper,
But
Josh.
it is what it is. We get into now. It starts getting more interesting now. Okay, maybe not this one. Daddy Davis. What do
He
we
ain't
do
going
with Daddy
anywhere, is he?
Davis?
For me, look, listen, Ben Davies has been at Spurs for whatever it is, 10 years or whatever it is, right? We was playing Leipzig one night. I don't know if you remember, in the Champions League or the Europa League. Probably it was Champions League, I think. And it was a tight game. And if you remember, I'm sure it was Leipzig, they scored and the cross come in. So if you can imagine, the cross is coming in from their left, coming over towards Ben Davies at left back. Yeah. And my thing about two-footed players, right? I've told you everyone a million times, right? If you're a professional, you should be able to kick with both feet, right? And he tried to clear the ball with his left foot, even though it would have been easier to swing his right foot, yeah, and connect and boot it out the ground, because that's what it needed at the time. We was under pressure.
Yeah.
And he tried to clear it with his wrong foot, yeah, and the ball deflected to a Leipzig player and he's put it in the net. Yeah, from that day, I didn't want Ben Davies at Tottenham anymore. Right? They gave him another contract. I understand that he's probably doing his coaching badges and all that sort of thing. Right? Listen, if that's what the club want to do, that's fine. For me, yeah, let him go and play for Cardiff or Swansea or whoever it is in Wales. Yeah. But he's not going to go anywhere, mate, not while he's earning the dough that he's earning at the moment. He never plays. What's he on? 80 grand, 90 grand a week? If not more.
Possibly, yeah. Possibly.
You know what I mean? So I'm saying this, you know, I'm a sell. He's got to go. If he wants to come back at a later date, fine. But like I say, from that day onwards, I probably didn't want him before that, but that really pissed me off that night. I remember it very well. And David's just said it. Give him a testimonial. Yeah, give him his testimonial. Let him earn his extra few quid out of it or whatever he gets. Yeah, let the fans turn up for him. Absolutely. He's been there 10 years, you know. But I think there's a time, if you're going to improve on what you've got, yeah, the time comes where you have to move on, unfortunately. But I agree with David. Give him a testimonial now in the close season. Get some fans in there and a few more quid in his bin, and he can go and get on with his career.
Yeah, Sheriff, agree.
Now you know what I've always said about Daddy Davis. Mr. 7 out of 10 every game.
Apart from the Leipzig game.
Apart from the Leipzig game.
I'd say that night it was a 4 out of 10, mate.
Yeah, but that don't happen very often.
No, to be fair, it doesn't. No, to be fair.
He normally is Mr. Consistent. Now, to be honest, has he ever been good enough for Tottenham? The standards that we have as fans, I would probably say no. I have to admit that, but I've always rated Davis just because he's Mr. Consistent. Normally, apart from the Leipzig game, let's get that now.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, you got to remember he's got a busted ankle at the moment, hasn't he?
Yes.
Maybe taken out of our hands.
Yeah.
He's 32 at the moment, I believe. 32, maybe 33 now. I don't know. But I believe his time has come. Like that comment said about giving him a testimonial. Yeah, fine. Do that. I believe he's already started doing his badges. Right, but let's face it, right? Unless we're extremely desperate, he's not going to get any minutes at Tottenham. Let him go back to Cardiff, Swansea. I'm not sure which one he supports, but he's bound to support one of them two Welsh teams, as he's Welsh. So let him go to one of them, have a nice hurrah to his career, give him a testimonial. He's done some of his badges. When he finally hangs his boots up, get him back as a coach. He's got a lot to offer the game still. I believe that. Yeah, there you go. He is playing for... Oh, so he's better than... Oh, he is better than... Daddy Davis is better if he's playing against Ghana.
Listen, I'd have him as a coach behind the scenes. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No.
If he gets his coaching badges and he wants to be at Spurs and he wants to do coaching, I haven't got a problem with that whatsoever. He's got experience. He knows the Premier League, so on and so forth, even if it's with the younger players, you know. And people have to listen. Some of these pros, that is the way they carry on being in the game. They take their badges. They'll go and coach the youngsters. Ben knows the Tottenham way, if you like, that they want to play football. Yeah. So, listen, if he passes his badges, as a player, right, no disrespect to him, right, I just think the time comes, and it came a long time ago, where we shouldn't be, what's the word about when you have certain favourites as players or whatever? I'm trying to do it as a fan, not necessarily of Spurs, but how it makes us better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not being harsh to him, mate, but he doesn't make us better, does he?
Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
He ever did.
No, even when he first came, I don't think he really... Big up to him. I've always liked Ben Davis.
Yeah. Listen,
the
time comes where we have to move on and we have to find these players, and we have to weed the ones out, that we don't need anymore, to create spaces for players that we do need. We've got a massive squad. Players need to go, either sold or out on loan, because they ain't buying no one. I'll tell you that now, right? You know what we're like? Instead of buying first and then selling, we don't do it like that. We sell first and then get a player in, because they don't want to weigh the dough out. They wait for the money to come in first.
Just to pick up one thing you said, I think weeding Ben Davis out was a bit harsh. I think weeding him out is like a bit harsh. Well, but his time is done now. That's all I'll say.
That's it.
Yeah.
But it is, isn't it? It's weeding out the players, and not just him, other players as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll come on to
that need to go. There's a lot of players that don't need to be here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, agreed. Pete, enjoy your poo. Have a good one, mate.
Just before you go, make sure you like and subscribe. All right.
Yeah,
exactly. You can watch us on the phone as well, Pete, while you're having a dump, mate, by the way.
Who doesn't sit on the phone when they're having a poop?
There you go.
Oh, everyone does it.
There you go.
My bit on Davis, I agree with both of you. Listen, I think Davis has been a really good, solid pro for Spurs. And I think all the best teams that win titles have solid pros. You know, United had your John O'Shea's and your Wes Browns. Not saying Davis is a Wes Brown or John O'Shea, but I think every team needs a Ben Davis, but he is at the age now where I think it is time to probably move him on. And like many people saying, it's like we get rid of Davis, or if we get rid of Davis, and it looks like here we go, Robinson to Spurs. What?
Here we go.
What I said, Robertson. Is that Robertson or Robinson?
Is that Robertson from Liverpool, Ronnie? Just a yes or a no in the bottom. Robertson from Liverpool,
Robinson,
from Fabrizio.
Or Robinson from Fulham.
Or Robinson from Fulham, yeah.
No one I like is probably Tony Robinson. Baldrick from bloody Blackadder.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could be. Yes, Robertson, yes. Robertson from Liverpool. Well, I'll tell you now, right? That kid ain't coming to Spurs for fucking 50 grand a week, right? He's gonna, if free transfer or not, I'll tell you now, this is his retirement money, right? Let's see if they put him on a 2 or a 3 year contract. Yeah, so, probably a 2, I would imagine, Nigel, at his age, wouldn't you?
32.
Would have thought so, yeah. 2-year contract.
And this is what I don't understand about the Paulini a bit. Unless the Zerbi doesn't want him, yeah. Do you think Paulini will stay?
Bloody hope so, but I've got a feeling he won't.
In the show here.
No, I'm just asking the question because this stuff's coming out today. I know we're going to get onto that, but there seem to be conflicting views about what the statement that Paulini put out, yesterday, and the way I read it was, and put me straight, you two, right, is that he was almost saying goodbye.
That's how I read
it in the letter. But then people today are saying, well, no, that's not the case. He was just writing a note to say thanks to all the fans and see you next year. I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
I'm guessing he can't say see you next year, can he, if he doesn't know whether Spurs are going to buy him, I guess. So, but it did feel, I'm going to agree, I did feel a little bit like a goodbye to me. But,
so, oh, crap. Okay. We really want you to stay.
Okay. Interesting.
That's
interesting.
These rule changes.
Listen, you know what you was just saying about Ben Davis, right? The difference is, is that for me, Robertson, his legs might have gone a little bit, right? I get that, right? And that's probably why Liverpool decide to move him on. What he can do is, like Ben Davis, he's got a lot of experience.
Yeah, it'd be good for the squad.
Be good for the squad, but he can still get down the line and put a cross in. He can do that still. And I think that's important as well. You know, set pieces from over on the left there, and Porro's coming over to take him or whatever, or Tell swinging it in with his right foot towards the keeper. At least we'll have someone with a left peg out there that can swing a ball in away from the keeper for players coming onto it. Do you know what I mean?
He's a winner as well.
Away from him all the time.
Yeah, he's got the man.
He's a winner.
Yeah, he's got the mentality of a winner as well.
Yeah,
I think that
he won't be my first choice. Got to be honest, he's not someone that excites me. But to fill the squad up, I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah.
Let's get on to the next player. Let's take this comment off.
Big up everyone who's in here. By the way, smash that like button, guys. Get him to 50 sharpish for us. I don't know what he's on.
Yeah, nearly 60 now. So
60 in here, 39 likes. I'm sure 11 of you can smash that like button and get into 50 by 35 minutes gone in this show. Come on, people.
Oh, I would have thought.
Right, here's the next one. This could be interesting. Dragusin.
Who?
Sell, keep, loan.
Well, to be honest, mate, even when we've had injuries, he doesn't ever fit. He was injured himself, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, he done his knee, didn't he? He's out for a year.
Is he still injured now? Is he going to the World Cup? Or is Romania not in?
A couple of times. Yeah, he's back.
Is Romania even in the World Cup?
I ain't got a Scooby, mate.
No, nor have I.
Don't know.
I mean, he's got to be sold, hasn't he? I would have thought so. I'd sell him. I forgot we had him. Yeah. To be honest.
He come on, didn't he? Come on for like a minute on Sunday or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
right at the end.
Yeah, he's had a few minutes in games. He played against, was it Liverpool away? He played left back type of thing, didn't he, against Liverpool? Fucking shocking.
Yeah, he
But
played
there you
Liverpool.
go. We got a draw.
Honestly, well, as you know, Sunday I was in the pub, so I was a few deep by then, so I didn't even notice he was on there.
Yeah, he was on there, mate.
Didn't even know Spurs were playing.
Well, everyone in the pub knew when it finished, mate. Don't you worry about that. All the what come on West Hams I got when I went in there.
So,
Are you
Sheriff,
all
you're
right
saying
for a minute?
Sal.
I've just got to take a phone call, but for me, Dragusin is out.
Yes.
Dragusin,
no worries, mate.
Yeah, he's got the turning circle of a 40-foot lorry. Absolutely no chance. I'm sorry, but I don't care how good he is or what he's done wherever he's been. Hold on a minute. I don't care what he's done. Yeah, we need better.
Yeah.
All right.
Agreed.
We've got others that can come back and come in, and I think would be better than what Dragusin is. If we can sell him and get the money back that we paid for him, yeah, sell him. Just sell him. Call it a. We'll see you later.
Or even get Summit in, mate.
I'm just going to take this call quickly, chaps. I'll be 2 minutes.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No, I'm in agreement. I'm 100%. Dragusin, for me, has been a massive, massive letdown since he's been at Spurs. He's not good enough. Really uncomfortable on the ball. Decent enough defender, but for me, you need to be able to play a bit of football as well. He looks awkward all the time.
When we first signed him, it might have been in the Euros, I think, or World Cup. How long's he been here? A couple of years,
I think.
It was the Euro. It was the last Euro. So when I was watching him when we signed him. He was on fire for Romania.
Decent, wasn't he? Yeah.
Getting up, he'd get up the pitch as well. He was a threat, like attacking her as well.
Yeah.
Like he looked great, but he seems to have lost his way. I mean, to be honest, he hasn't lit anything up. All right, he's been injured, but he's got to go, mate. He's got to go.
Yeah, agreed. Everyone in the chat is saying Sal.
Mm-hmm.
Just go down. Needs to go. John saying Sal. Wow, everyone's saying Sal.
I never saw Keep go through there.
Never saw what. Nita saying out. Dragusin Sal. Yeah, Robertson, here we go. So it looks like we're about to make our first summer signing, which is fantastic. The squad is being rebuilt.
Ain't that amazing? I
want to hear tomorrow. Sensei's done or whatever his name is. He's the other three.
That's the one. He does excite me. He does excite me a little bit.
Yeah,
I do think he's a really good defender.
Yeah.
But everyone's saying yeah, that's right, Lee. Dragusin's agent can do one as well. Absolutely.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah. Because he wanted him sold a few years ago, didn't he?
Out him.
Yeah.
Out him. Gone.
Yeah, absolutely. Mare saying sell and replace Dragusin. Absolutely. Ghosted not happy. Saying Robertson as our first signing to show real ambition. It's one of them. We never do it.
Ghosted. I'll get it.
We never do it the right way, do we?
No.
Don't go out and go bang, 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 and then fill up squad.
And that's exactly what's got to change. Exactly what's got to change. Exactly what you just said, Nigel. And this is why we need better scouting at this football club. Yeah, because Robertson's been going on since January, right? Or before January. They were trying to get him, and Liverpool kept saying, we've got an injury to another player. We need him in the squad. So he stayed for the season. Now he's turned down Juve and decided to come to us, right? I get exactly what Ghosted is saying, but as a squad player, Ghosted, right? I don't know how they intend to use him, but as a squad player, at least if he hasn't played 2 or 3 games, he's going to come in and do an half decent job. I would have thought anyway.
I want
it doesn't show the intent. I agree with Ghosted. It doesn't show the right intent yet.
No.
But as we know, this is probably a club signing anyway.
To be honest, the window doesn't even open till the 15th of June.
No. But he can agree terms.
Oh, of course he can.
Yeah. But it's like Ghosted has just said, and you said it yourself. Club signing. We're
Yeah,
under him, under Frank. So what? Is De Zerbi getting a choice? Is he being told, right? These are the players we're bringing in.
I
don't
don't
know.
know,
I'm
mate.
not.
I don't think we'll ever know that,
Right.
mate. Honestly, I
No.
don't think we'll ever know that.
We'll see over the next. If we bring in a few more,
Yeah.
we'll get to see we'll get the gist of it, whether they're club or
And you'll also get the gist as well when they start selling, right? When they start selling certain players, you know what sort of area, whether it's a DM or whether it's an attacking midfielder or whatever it is, yeah, you'll see them selling those players in that area because normally we sell first. Yeah. Sorry, we sell first and then buy after. Yeah. We need to get to the point where we're doing it the other way round. So we're going and buying that player that we really want. Yeah, he's been scouted properly. We really want, for argument's sake, if they wanted, I don't know, like Dave goes on about Stiller. Yeah, he's in Germany, I think, right? If they wanted Stiller, right? Where does Stiller play? He's a central midfielder, isn't he? He's a ball-playing midfielder.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
Right. So, for argument's sake, we know we haven't got one of those, right? So, you're automatically going to get him in because we all know we need a ball-playing 8. Yes or no? I would have.
Yeah.
We've got no one that can spray a pass. We've got no one that can carry the ball forward. Go through 2 or 3 players, then lay it off. We haven't got anyone that can do that that's fit at the moment.
Right.
So, and it works both ways. When we haven't got the ball, he gets his shape back, yeah, and he opens his mouth and instructs people as well. He's another one. He's that type of player. Why wouldn't you want to go and get him if you've got the money for? It's just an example, though. I'm not saying go and get him, but just an example.
Yeah, no, and it just sums up our fan base as well, though, doesn't it? Because look, you've got David Clark, who's like Robertson. Now he's been crap for Liverpool for 2 years, hardly got in the team. They've got a rubbish left back, so the fact he can't get in the team. And then you got Epic, who was like, actually, Robertson's a really good signing. So it's another signing that's going to different fans are going to have different opinions, but I guess that's always going to be the case, isn't it? I guess with whoever we bring in. People are going to like him or not. Let's go to the next player. This is a big one.
Is he a sell then? He's definitely a sell. Is he?
Definitely a sell, Dragic.
But Dragson's out, mate. He's out.
I've got him under sell, but I've just wondered overall. Yeah, sell.
Dragson was out, man.
Oh.
He was out.
Out. Get out.
Let's go. Porro. Apparently, Man City looking at him. 50 million Spurs want for him.
Oh, that's what they've said, is it? They want 50 mil for Porro.
The rumour is that Man City are had initial talks. I don't know how true it is, but Spurs want 50 million.
When I saw it, I thought it was a joke thing.
Well, he started at City, didn't he? When he at City,
of course he did. Yeah, he was in the. Was he in the academy or something?
Possibly, he might have been one of the youngsters that Pep brought over. I don't know, but he was definitely at City.
Well, with Porro, so you've got to remember, Porro was brought in as a right wing back, and he's barely been used in that position because we play right backs. I know that you're going to say it's not the wing thing, but it's totally different. With a wing back,
that's my boy. That.
Oh, is it?
Thought it was.
Big up, son of Cookie.
I hope you're well, kid.
Big up, son of the boss.
Big up, mate.
Son of the boss.
Ring me later, Bill, when the show's finished.
But Porro, he's never been played as a wing back, has it? Because how many times have we was he in with Conte? I think that's why we bought him, wasn't it?
I think so.
Possibly, yeah. I think so.
I think that's why we bought him, to suit Conte's system.
Yeah, we bought him for Conte, yeah.
But let's face it, if you're a wing back, your job is to get up the pitch. It's not really defending. As a right back, he gets torn a new one, doesn't he, sometimes? If he's got a tricky left winger to deal with, he ain't got a clue. So to me, if we were paying 5 at the back and we had a manager that would play 5 at the back, keep him. But not if we're playing 4. We need a proper right back. A proper right back that knows how to tackle. Also got a pass on him. Because let's face it, Porro's delivery when he's up the other end of the pitch is all right. I wouldn't say it's brilliant, but it's all right.
Can be, yeah.
Yeah. But as a right back, nah, he ain't for me.
If you're just skirting round the outsides, is it keep, sell, or loan? What are you doing?
Sitting on the fence, Egg.
I'd sell him.
Sal, Cookie, what about you?
Got there in the end. Jesus, talk about go round the houses, Sheriff. What are we doing here? Listen, we need a right back at the end of the day. And he's not a right back, he's a right wing back. I'm pretty sure De Zerbi's going to play 4 at the back. Right? Any 4 at the back with Porro in it does not work because he just can't tackle consistently. He's not alive enough, if you like, as was shown in one of the games where we conceded late. Can't remember which one it was now, but
it's been a few.
I just think, again, he's been here for however long it is now. He is what he is, right? You watch him for Spain, they play him as a right wing back. When he plays there, he can get up and down, does his thing. I just think you might as well get the money for him while you can and get a proper right. And if you're going to either buy another right back or, like Tom's put at the bottom, Spence is a right back. Yeah, you go with Spence because you know he can do it at right back. He has done it there. Whether you think he'll be consistent enough throughout the season, because that's what we're looking for now. We're looking for a bit more consistency to lift us up the league, and gradually start competing again in these cups. We've got 1 game a week next season, and there needs to be competition for places in that team to keep it running, at a decent level throughout the season. I'm sorry, I'm sell, get the money, and either use that money with whatever else you're going to use to invest in other parts of the team, or you go and get another right back to compete with Jed Spence. Yeah, one or the other, but get the money for him while you can. If you can get 50 million notes out of it, I'll take the money and run like I'd just burgle the jewelers, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with you both. I mean, there's a very mixed in the chat. Half the chat are saying sell, half the chat are saying keep. I'm very much of the opinion if we can get 50 million from him, take it. I like him as a person. He tries and he gives it all, and he has got a lot of quality. But for me, the amount of times we see that ball cross to the back post and he's out of position, I'd like to see us bring someone else in. At the same time, I don't think it's a position that is like vital to fill at this moment. It's one of them. If we got offered the right money, I'd take it. But if he stayed there, I wouldn't be overly fussed either. It's one that I think needs replacing in time. But again, given the choice, if we're offered 50 million, I say yes, please, thank you very much, and bring in another right back.
If we're going to play 4 at the back consistently, then I'm sorry, but he's got to go. Yes, he's half sensible going the other way, but that isn't his job in the team.
Yeah,
his job in the team is to stop the ball going in at our end.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's a defender at the end of the day. Let's go to the next one. The next one is Jed Spence. I think it's quite a simple one for me. Keep.
Yeah, it's got to be a keep, isn't it? You can't get rid of both.
Jack of all, he can play on both sides. And let's face it, Spence, when we got him, he was a right back.
Yeah.
He's half sensible on the left as well, even though he ain't got a left foot.
I'm not having him on the left.
No, but he can do a job over there, even though you're not happy with him.
Depends what type of job you want done, doesn't it? If you just want people stopped, that's great. But when you need something and you've got nothing out on that side, and you need someone to get down that line now and again and swing one in, which is what Robertson will do, Yeah, he'll play as a defender, he'll play as a left back, but there'll be opportunities where it's wide open down that left-hand side, and Robertson will get his arse down there, 32 or not, and he can put a ball in the box, which is something that Jed Spence can't do at left back.
No, he hasn't got a left foot.
Yeah, exactly, and that boils my piss, mate, unfortunately.
Well, I know it does.
But I'd say keep him. Yeah, I'd say take the money for Porro. Yeah, because we've got players that play up there further, and we can add better players as well. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But you know what I mean? I just take the money. I think they paid 42 million quid for him. Right? So if they can get 50 million, they get a little profit out of it. A little bit of his wages are sort of paid back, if you know what I mean, what he earned, and which is not a great deal, by the way, the money that he earns. But here's what it is. It counts as a profit, sold for a profit, doesn't it? So if they can get 50 mil for him, I'd take it all day long, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna again. I think we all agree on Spence that we are going to keep Spence
Homegrown as well, mate.
Yeah, another homegrown. Yeah,
another homegrown. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to the next player. I'm sorry if I'm missing you guys in the chat. Big one, VDV.
Go on, Sheriff.
Does there need to be any discussion on this? Keep. Unless someone comes in with stupid money. But even then, I'd be reluctant to sell him.
That it, Sheriff.
Okay.
Sorry?
That it?
Well, keep him.
Oh,
He's fantastic, mate.
I thought you was going to have a little explanation about
him. No. What? There's no explanation needed, mate.
Look.
He's got everything.
He's pissed a couple of managers off. We all know what's happened during the film. We don't need to go over it. Right? Yeah. Give him his contract. Right? I love him. You lot know I love him, right, on the pitch. He's still got a lot to learn. His heading is fucking shocking, right? But there ain't no one that you can rely on in that team who needs to get back. If you need someone to get back, he will do it. Also, he's showing some of these players on this pitch in the last few weeks that he gets so pissed off with them because, big up Phil, and because there's no movement from anyone, yeah, he just run with that ball, mate, until someone fouls him. He'll just run and run. He either gets tackled, yeah, or he gets a free kick. And all that is because lack of movement, yeah, on the pitch at the time. And I've got to tell you, it happens a few times, and you think, and you actually go, oh, Jesus, there's actually someone running with the ball, trying to beat players like we've gone back 20 years. You know what I mean? And it's like, listen, it's a keep. I didn't like a bit of what was coming out about him. I've got to be honest with you, in the season. And I didn't like the way he walked off the pitch with Dooflange Spence. Yeah, listen, whatever you think, your manager's your manager. And even if you've lost respect for him, yeah, just shake his hand on the way off the pitch. That didn't need to be that blatant at the end of the day. But as a player, all day long, and someone put in the chat, massive release clause. That was where I was going to get to. Give him his contract for whatever he's going to be earning a week. And on the end of it, you say, like I think David put in the chat, 150 mil. Maybe not that much, but 120, 130 mil. Break the record if you want him, people. That's how much he's going to cost you.
He's got to be up there He's got to be up there along with the best centre backs in the league. He's certainly in the conversation.
I think so. But...
He's a very good player, right? He can be versatile. He can play left back like he does for Holland. Yeah, we have him as a centre back, right? Look, when you look at people like Danzo, and we praise Danzo, yeah, because he defends like an old school defender. Sometimes he can be clumsy. Yes, he cost us a couple of goals, right? But he goes up for header. And when he goes up for an header, he heads the ball,
Yeah.
yeah, and he lets the geezer in front of him know, yeah, that he's won the ball. He sticks that shoulder in their back, yeah, gives it the big one, yeah. I'm up for that all day long. Mickey van der Ven don't play football like that, right? He's not that type of player. But at the same time, yeah, he's got a lot about him. He still has a lot to learn, but there's no doubt in my mind, yeah, that if he stayed at Tottenham, yeah, he could be one massive, I don't know, hero's the wrong word, but a legend, if you like, for kids that are going to be coming through watching centre backs play football. Because I think VDV will get better and better.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And I think I'm in the same boat as Claire here when she says I love BDV, but I'm still not sure he loves us. Keep, but no one's bigger than the club. I agree. My fear is that he's kind of staying a bit like Modric did, a bit like other players did. Berbatov, they're staying because they're waiting for that stepping. It's like almost like we're stepping stones to a bigger club.
Get that.
Which is my concern. But I love him as a player. I think he's elegant. I think he glides down the pitch when he's in full flow.
Yeah.
And yes, his heading's not the best, but listen, he's still a young player. We forget that. And I think for me, a lot of this season, I put down to him being the fact that he's a young player with a lot on his shoulders. You know, you've got to remember, Romero missed a lot of games, so he's been captain. He's had to lead this joke of a club, joke of a team this season. And I just think he's got on top of him. And, you know, I think he's a really good young player. Hopefully he stays. But I don't know. We will see. But for me, you're on mute, mate.
What, me?
No, me.
To be honest, right? Now, when all these players have come up so far, I look at it and think, are we going to be worse if they weren't in the team? And with Van der Ven, you can most definitely say, yes, we will be worse if he's not in the team. So to me, he's got to stay. He's got to stay. And if he does, if we are a stepping stone to bigger and better things, then again, that comes back to the ownership for not making us bigger and better.
Well, there is one thing that you can do. There is one thing that you can do that helps to keep a player. Right, I believe anyway. Right, and if you want that player, no, it's not money.
Oh,
it's not money, mate. It's that armband.
Yeah,
it's that armband. So if you want him and you're giving him a new contract because you've seen what he can do over the last 2 years, and you're going to give him that bumper contract, and at the end of it, like David said, you're going to put 120, 150, whatever it is, yeah? That's what it's going to cost to be that stepping stone. But, yeah, all the while you're here, all the while you're giving it your all, yeah, all the while you are one of the leaders of this club, and it is a fact, even at his age, for me, he's one of the best players at the club, and he should be always be in that leader group now if they're going to carry on doing that stuff. Right?
Well, he's proved he can lead.
Yeah, absolutely he has. And I would just, if you're not going to buy a ready-made captain to come into the club and be a captain, yeah, I know you've got your Conor Gallagher's that can do it and so on, right?
Yeah.
But I would make him captain. If you're going to give him that money, right, and he's going to have that release clause on the end of it, give him the money that he should be getting as a top player for Tottenham. And that's it, simple. And then if you go and sell him for that 120 later on and the club make the best part of 80 million quid out of it, so be it. It'll be just another one of them where we've had one of those players who's gone on to bigger and better things.
Yeah. Just quickly, while we're on Van der Ven, I think it's a really good point from Darren. He said, if we sold VDV, would you trust our owners to reinvest it in the team?
But they buy 7
That's
players,
the worry,
like
isn't
they
it?
did with Gareth Bale money. And only one of them was good.
And this is where that has to stop, Mark.
Yes.
Because if you're going to sell someone like VDV, yeah, and use him as a stepping stone to make money, yeah, go into his Real Madrid or wherever it would be, right? If you're going to do that, yeah, do it the right way and do it properly.
Do you know what I can see happening with Van de Ven. I can see Liverpool getting him when they're, what's his bloody name?
Van
The
Dijk.
Dutch.
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, yeah.
When he goes.
Yeah.
Well, I've
get it.
said
I
that
get
for a
it.
while.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Let's bring the next player in. We're talking about him.
This lot, when,
Go on,
when
Cookie.
you bring up the comments in the chat, Nige, sorry to butt in.
Yeah. That's all right.
Different people will put stuff different way, like, and you're thinking it. And you know, when I talk to you on the phone, I say to you, I know what I want to say, like the actual words, and I can't spit the words out sometimes. And Claire just come in and she put something about VDV constantly putting out fires, you know, when he's chasing back or whatever. It's a great terminology for it, Claire. That it's it in a nutshell. Yeah, sorry about that.
Absolutely. That's all right. Next player, Danzo. Again, easy one for me. Keep. I'll just leave it at that.
Keep. Old school defender. Love him. It's like Cookie said. When he wins a header, he sticks his not fouling, but he
just lets him know.
He lets him know that he's won the header and you're not having it.
Yeah.
Keep him all day long.
No, I agree. Proper defender. He's the kind of player that loves defending. And of course, he's got the old throw in, the old dance throw. So,
yes,
for me, 100% keep.
Yeah, I agree. You know, again, if we're talking about squads, Nige, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean, just because we're saying keep, it doesn't mean, well, I want him in the first team every week. Yeah, but for me, he could not play for 2 months. Something could happen to someone, or we're bringing an extra defender on. Yeah, you give him instruction. Yeah. He takes it in to his head, exactly what his manager wants him to do. And 9 times out of 10, he goes and delivers that out on the pitch. And that's what I want. But there you go.
Oh, Fred's coming in now with a difference of opinion. Loan to Danzo. We're talking about Danzo. Right? You want to loan him? Okay, interesting.
Don't know.
But yeah, everyone else is saying keep. So I think is a no-brainer for me. Next one could be interesting. Udogie.
Oh.
Constantly injured.
Sheriff?
Not one of us has said loan yet, have we? Now, Udogie, yes, he's got a left foot. Yes, he has. But your best ability is availability.
Yeah.
And he's not. What's this all? You don't know what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Oh yeah, but your best ability is availability, and he's not available enough. To me, if an offer comes in, I'd sell him. Yeah, without a shot, he's not available enough.
Right.
Another profit.
Okay.
Another profit. They'll get 25 million quid for him. I don't know what they paid, 15 or 16 million, or maybe less than that, what it was. But listen, it ain't worked out for him. At the end of the day, the geezer's built like a bodybuilder. If you have a look at him, he's proper, you know, and I think he has trouble with his hamstrings, trouble with his calves. And I hate to say it, he can't cross a ball.
Oh, it's awful crossing the ball. Don't look up.
But for someone who's so technical and who can, you know, dart between players, and he just can't cross a ball. For me, I don't know, perhaps people will see it differently, but I just watch him and I think, mate, you do everything all right until you get there. But again, we're talking about, like Sheriff said about Porro, yeah, this is a wing back.
Yeah, he was a wing back, yeah.
He is a wing back. That's what he was bought to be, you know. I don't know if anyone's said anything I can't be doing with loaning players out.
No.
It's not going to work. Sell him, get the bit of profit that you can get for him, 10 million, whatever it might be, 25, 30 million, whatever you can get. And again, out the door, see you later. Thanks very much, but not good enough. Not good enough.
I think I'm correct when I say this. He was brought to us for Conte, but loaned back immediately for 6 months. And by the time he turned up, Conte had been sacked.
Yeah,
Sounds
he did
about right, I
stay.
suppose.
He did stay there. He was
So
another
he was
one.
out on loan, wasn't he?
Yes.
Because we bought him in and sent him immediately back to wherever he was. I believe somewhere in Italy.
Udinese.
Udinese, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was allowed to stay there, wasn't he? Till the end of the season, and in that time, Conte had been sacked.
Yeah.
Another one for me that might end up back in Italy. I don't know whether the pace of the game maybe is a bit too quick for him, the Premier League, because he is constantly injured, and I got to say for a wing back that allegedly is, like you say, Cookie, you want your wing backs to do one thing, and that's cross the ball, and he can't cross the ball.
Bloody thing.
So. Yeah, and I agree with Colin. Colin says sell and get Diouf from West Ham. I like him. I like that boy.
We need to get people Colin again in. We talk about having strikers, and I agree with that, right? But we need people now and again that can do both things, that can get the ball in a standstill. You know, you get the ball on a touchline, yeah? And you go bang and you knock it past them and get on your bike, yeah? One touch, bang, cross in. Once you've beat him, we don't need to be coming back and because we can't kick the ball with our left foot or our right foot, whatever side you're on. Yeah. Get on that. Get on them. Be able to do almost what Tell does, because Tell tries to do it. But one, I don't think he's got the confidence in his left foot when he's playing on the left side. But if you can get people in a position that you get Tell in, get it past the defender and then use your left or your right foot, whatever side you're on, to swing that ball in away from the keeper, meeting people coming into the box. That's what I want to see. You know, and I don't think a doggy's got the end product at all for that. So
I think most people are saying sell. The odd person saying loan. There's a few people who would keep him, but for me, I just think, Terry's right. I'd like to see Robertson from Fulham. Someone I think we can upgrade on. Of course, looks like we're bringing Robertson in. Yeah. So, maybe. I don't know.
Has he confirmed it, Fabrizio?
I've not seen anything yet.
Verbal agreement or something in place, something like that.
Okay. So listen, Robertson's not going to play every game, is he? But you would think he'd possibly be first choice. I don't know. Would he be first choice?
Bring another one in.
I don't know. De Zerbi will assess them all. You know, Nige, don't you? You know, he'll assess everything, right? And if everyone's fit on that first day, whoever we're playing, what he's seen throughout the summer on the training ground after the World Cup's finished, he will pick his best team. What he thinks is his best team against whoever we're playing on day one.
Yeah. Well, I take it we were on about Jed Spence being a right back.
Yeah.
Because he can cover the left, but he ain't got a left peg. So maybe that's an area we got to invest in.
Yeah.
Another left back.
Yeah, possibly. But like we say, you can only do one thing at a time.
That's it. Mirage is saying Paul O'Keefe saying Porro interest is concrete, so that's interesting. It's like Man City.
Yeah, it is buzzword bingo season, isn't it?
Yeah,
concrete. It is. So many rumours going around it. Most of them probably aren't true. But let's go to the next player. This could be an easy one as well. Romero.
Fucking sell.
See you later. Off you go, son. Put it this way, you only came back Sunday because there was uproar. Worst captain.
100%.
I agree with Ben Kaufman on this. Worst captain I've ever seen.
Yeah. He's just disappointing.
I've got nothing else to say. I can't even add anything to that you two have just not agreed on. Yeah. So I sell. Go on. Ta-da.
Absolutely. I agree. The chat saying sell as well. Pretty much everyone's saying sell.
Just get the dough for him. Get the 50 million again. You made a little profit. See you later. Ta-da. That's it.
He's burnt his bridges, isn't he? With the fans, I think we take so much, but
Yeah.
Nah,
Let's face
not
it,
for
he
me.
was only there Sunday because there was uproar.
Oh,
He knew
100%.
he knew
Yeah,
he had to come back.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. The next two we'll do quickly. I know I spelled it wrong. Apologies. I've just seen the spelling. But Vuskovic, are we keeping,
Ooh.
loaning, selling?
We got to keep him. He's out on loan already.
Yeah. But would
I
you
mean-
loan him or would you have him in the squad next season? When I say keep, I mean like have him in the
Yeah.
squad next season.
Surely De Zerbi will get a good look at him because he'll come back for the summer, won't he? For pre-season and all that. I mean, sell him. Sell him. Keep him. Let De Zerbi have a look at him. And if he's not convinced, send him out on loan again.
Yeah.
You got to let the manager make the decisions on all of this.
Agreed.
Well, if he gets to say it. If he gets to say it.
If he does, yeah.
Yes.
Cookie, what are you going with?
Oh, keep. Absolutely keep. I don't give a toss what his brother wants. He's contracted to Tottenham Hotspur, right? And if Tottenham Hotspur say, Luca, lad, you're in the squad next season, yeah, you're gonna have to fight for your place, yeah, but you will get your chance,
Yeah.
yeah. Or they might say, you're our right centre back or left centre, whichever one he plays at, yeah, and we're putting you with as our first choice pairing. Let's work on it now, and away you go. Depends how the manager views it. The manager might think, well, fuck me, this geezer, this kid, right, has gone to Germany. Yeah, he's played for Hamburg, which is, I don't know whether you would call Hamburg one of the bigger German teams anymore, but I think he got halfway through the season, he got the player of the year. And then did he win it at the end as well, Nige?
I think so, yeah.
He got the player of the year as well.
He was in team of the year as well.
Did he get young player of the year?
It may have been, Mark. It may have been, right? But my point is that he is a very young lad in a man's frame, right? What I will say is Premier League is different to the Bundesliga.
Not that much.
Right. Well, anyway, let me finish, right? For me, he's a keep. Personally, if it was me, I would have him in the squad. And I would say to him, because does he play left centre-back or right centre-back? Does anyone know?
Right, I think.
So he's right-footed.
Okay.
Right, so if Romero's going, yeah, you've got Danzo, you've got Vuskovic. I don't know what's happening with the geezer from Japan. We ain't even seen him, have we? Takai or whatever his name is, right? I can't think of. You got Ashley Phillips, yeah, but he could come back, but we could talk about that later. So for me, I would have him and Danzo as your two right centre backs, yeah, and Van der Ven is a left, and then we'll go on from there. But I think he's a keep. You don't get, whether it's young German player of the year over the course of a season for nothing, right? No. My biggest thing is with him now is his experience, obviously, because he's a young lad. That's my biggest fear with him, that he makes a major mistake or something and his confidence goes through the floor. Does he have the bollocks of Kinski if it goes wrong? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm worried about. But as a player, have him in. Have him in. He's there. He just needs the experience.
I think he's going to be. I think he can be anything he wants to be. I think this kid is the real deal. And we talk about a German league, and we got to remember that we're talking about Vuskovic having a great season. Getting young player of the year, being in team of the year, and we all. And I agree, Cookie, that German league and the Premier League, they are kind of similar-ish, but the Premier League is a step up. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But we got to remember, we got VDV from the German league.
Yeah.
And he fitted in seamlessly. So, listen, for me, he's a keep.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're bringing in that Senesi.
Yeah.
Is he going to get much game time? We're not in Europe. You know, I don't know, maybe loan him out again for another year or
Mm.
6 months. At least if we loan him out, get an option to bring him back.
Yes, and that's another thing
Yeah.
that Spurs have got to work on when they do these deals. You know, all this nonsense at the end of the season. Not that any of them would have got in, yeah,
No.
but all those loan players that had finished at their clubs were still contracted until the end without an option to bring any of them back. Surely you've got to have that in any deal in case shit does go wrong. I don't know what people think. I don't know.
No, I'm in totally agreement with that. Total agreement. We cannot just let players leave on loan and then just forget about them. For me, yeah, absolutely.
You got, and with
Thanks for telling me
Vuskovic,
that,
you've
mate.
got to do. The club have got to assess him and do what is good, is for the best for his development, because he's still developing. Remember.
Agree, Mark. I totally agree. Agree.
Yeah.
It's just if you think it's best for him to go off somewhere, like
Exactly.
Germany, or stay at Hamburg and he plays every week, yeah? Or do you want him to be part of your 6 centre backs, for argument's sake, yeah? Or the 5th centre back, whatever? Do you keep him around at the club and say, right, look, you are part of this squad. I need you here. You will play games. I don't know when, but you will play.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
It
keep and put him in the squad. Just put him in.
It isn't, and Ghost is bang on. He's a starting centre back for Croatia, so we'll see him in the World. If we got Croatia in the World Cup,
First
haven't we?
game.
We'll see him against England.
That's the day after we land in Portugal, Nige.
Yeah.
Well, we will be
we'll be
sunning it
there.
up and doing it.
We'll be scouting Luca, unlike Mr. McKenzie scouts his players. Called him
Well, you
out
might be.
twice.
I'll probably be
Never
7
heard
deep by
nothing.
the time the game kicks off.
Never heard nothing, mate. Don't you worry about that.
I'd have had 2 buckets by the time England kick off.
Well, you probably would have. I'm sure we'll all be in our England shirts, giving it large on the shorts anyway. Do you know what I mean? I mean the shorts on StreamYard to the fans, not shorts as in shorts.
Well, that's quite a possibility as well.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get hammered, mate. I can't wait. It's going to be great.
Guys, if you haven't, do me a favor, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also, get over to the 2 marks if you haven't. If you haven't, where have you been? Get over to the 2 marks and smash them a sub as well. Show if you want to put your link in the chat, mate. Stick it in.
I will certainly look it up, mate. Unless one of your moderators would like to do it. Whatever, they'd have probably done it by the time I get.
Yeah, if a moderator wants to do it, then that would be great. I'm going to miss out a couple of players because time's getting on. I'm missing out Sousa. I'm guessing we're like keeping him because he's young. Let's go to the midfield. Let's go to Sarr.
Oh,
for me, it's a Sal. Just straight up Sal. Get rid as soon as possible.
I've just wrote it down, Sal. Yeah, nothing's going to change with Sal. We know what he is. He's got an engine.
Runs
scores the odd goal. And apart from that, whenever he gets the ball, he gives it away again. Because
I agree with who was this?
It's got to go.
I agree with Wembers. No, hang on, was it Wembers? I saw something where he said he was mediocre.
All right. Good.
The next one down.
Oh, Mirage. Yeah, so-size, mediocre. Yeah. He is. He's all engine and not a lot else.
Yeah.
And quite a frustrating player to watch, I think.
Yeah.
For me.
Agreed.
So for me, I think we're all in agreement. Sal, I think most people, in fact, everyone in the chat is saying Sal as well. Pete putting your link in as well. Nice one, Pete. Cheers, buddy.
All in the chambers. Big up to you.
What a man. What a man. Next player, Bentancur. Difficult
now,
one.
Keep him, obviously. I'm not sure how old he is.
27?
No, well, keep him. Even though he's had a bad injury. Yeah, I like Bents. I mean, you could see the way our midfielding played. Our midfield improved when he was put in there with Gallagher and, when he was in there with Gallagher, basically.
Yeah.
I'm a keeper as a squad player. I think we need to improve that position. So I'm quite happy, for him to be that bloke that's on the bench. I think we can really improve that position. And my thing is keep him because I want him to be in the squad for his experience, his international experience. Like you say, he's had bad injuries. Fingers crossed, he looks like he's getting over those injuries. I still don't think we've seen the old Bentancur yet.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But fingers crossed he gets there because, my God, that bloke works hard. He does work hard. He's got a bit of something about him on the ball as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't really progress the ball, but normally when he gets the ball, he does manage to get it to where it needs to go to.
Yeah.
So, keep, but as part of the squad, not necessarily the main man in midfield.
Yeah. Difficult one. I'm torn in this one because part of me, I like Bentancur. I've always liked him. I think he's a really good player on his day, but when he's not on it, he's one of them. I think he's either really good, he's either a 7 or 8, or he's a 2. But I'm kind of listening. He's another one. If we can get good money for him, then I'm more than happy to take it. So for me, I'm going to go Sal.
Fair
I'm going to
point.
go Sal. I think most people keep in. Claire says Sal. But yeah, I think most people are keeping him. Like I say, I'm not against keeping him, but if we can get a good price for him,
Put it this way.
then
Yeah,
Sal,
I'm sort of in your boat that way, Nigel. I
Yeah.
didn't think
Yeah.
of it
So
that
am I.
way. When you say, well, if you can get the money for him, I don't know what he cost. What was he, 25, 27 million or something like that?
He was Juventus with Kulu, wasn't he?
Yeah. Something like that, I
Yeah.
think. Anyway, so if you can get the
27.
30 million for him and move him on, yes.
Let's
Yeah,
face
I would
it, mate.
say.
If we are going to move him on, it's got to be now or never because he's 27.
And he signed that contract, didn't he?
Yeah, he's 27, as Nige said. Give it a year or two, you're not going to get that sort of money for him anymore, are you?
Yeah.
When he gets up near 30.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. Conor Gallagher.
Okay.
Guessing we're keeping him.
Yeah, but he's only just rocked up, mate. So
Yeah.
yeah, and he's proved himself.
I'm a keep for Gallagher.
I think it's
mate.
interesting what he said. What he said about don't know whether you guys saw what he said about Tudor.
Go on.
Basically said that Tudor didn't fancy him at all. That Gallagher lost all his confidence. The fans were on his back. He was really struggling.
Yeah.
And him and Tudor just didn't get on. And then when De Zerbi come in, obviously De Zerbi put his arm around him, and that's when he started finding his form again. But yeah, for me,
Yeah, I
keep.
agree with what Raz was the bottom comment, Nudge.
Hang on,
I take it that applies to he's referring to Gallagher, that one.
better version of Sart. Yeah,
But-
yeah, it probably is.
But there's
Probably
your
agree with that.
replacement then for Sarr. He's already there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you look at it like that.
Yeah.
He does listen, the interceptions that he makes on a regular basis, where he's chasing people down and harrying people. And no, he's not the best when he gets the ball, but it's still an improvement on Sarr at the end of the day, like you say. So,
He works his nuts off, mate.
if you've got that little bit more out of it, we're on the technical side, then so be it. He does score a few goals as well now and again, doesn't he, Gallagher? So we've only just bought him as well. They play whatever they play.
exactly.
I was going to say, he ain't going nowhere. We haven't just brought him in.
He'll be part of the plans for next season.
He will. Terry's not having him now. Sell him. He's a bang average midfielder. Terry
Fair play,
says.
Fair play.
Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. I put him in. He's not even a Spurs player, but I put him in. Palinia, would you buy him?
I'd have bought him by now, mate. I was hoping that was going to be the announcement, the first signing.
Kind of tells me we're not buying him if we're not.
Did you hear that Edison's very close to Man United? From Atalanta? Very, very close. 45 odd mil, they reckon, for Edison. Man United making moves early doors. Straight in, no messing about. They'll have the deal sorted, and on the first day, they'll have it announced that he's a Man United player. They just don't piss about no more. They put their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
And
Yes, Golden Moyo. Yes, buy, make captain.
Making captain.
Yes.
Gallagher.
Yeah, Gallagher.
Well,
No,
we're also
Palinia.
Palinia.
Oh, Palinia.
Palinia. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
strange that we're announcing Robertson, but we know what the score is with Paulinia, and we're still in there trying to get 30 pence off of it. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever it is.
it's stupid, isn't it?
Oh, here we
Sort
go.
it
Buzzword
out.
bingo's in again. Statement of intent from United.
Yes,
Buzzword bingo.
It is.
absolutely.
It is.
It is.
Yes.
I'll tell you now, the big boys on YouTube are over it like a rash. So I was watching it before I came in here.
Mm.
So, you know, they were talking about
Yeah.
it on League Gunners. They were talking about it with Rants. They were talking about it on Flying Pig, you know, and a few of the others that I watched, they're on it like a carb on it. So just making their intentions
No.
clear is just something that we don't do, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna put these two players together because I kind of feel like they always get mixed together, but you can answer them together or separately. Bergval and Gray.
Yeah,
My answer is loan them both.
absolutely. I'm on that.
First
like a carb
loans,
on it.
I've said. Yes, they're not experienced enough. You saw how weak our midfield was with both for a minute. We were run through like the trots. So loan them.
Yeah.
Loan them. I don't care if Gray costs 50 million, whatever he costs, 40 odd million. They're not ready. It was the club, as per usual, having a shot in the dark, thinking we might make money on this one when he turns out to be an £80 million player. Loan them both. They're not ready.
Yeah. And I'd loan them to Premier League clubs as well.
Oh, yeah. Someone who's just come up, someone like an Ipswich.
Something like that. Yeah.
Ipswich or something, you know?
Yeah.
As
Why
long
not?
as they get game time.
Yeah,
I
they'll
guess.
get well. Yeah, I'd loan them both though. I'm the same, exactly the same.
Yeah.
One underneath
I'm
the
in the
same.
same boat.
Listen, Gray's got to find his position. You know, wherever his position he is, and he goes out on loan and he says to him, "Well, I'm a central midfielder, or I'm a DM, or I'm whatever I am." Instead of, I know it wasn't his fault, but getting played all over the gaff. No one knows what he is. So go and re-establish yourself. If you are that number 8, go somewhere, go out on loan, get in that first team of that club and start playing your arse off.
There you go, mate.
This is something he's definitely got to learn about. Definitely.
Yeah.
Is this,
I tell you,
was this your stat or Mr. Kaufman's stat?
No, it's Ben's. Ben Kaufman.
Ben. It was Ben's. 11 tackles this season.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've got to say, I was listening to your show the other day, right?
Oh, yeah.
When Ben was on, and I was desperate to call in. I'm like, I'm going to call in because I was livid. Not livid, but I was wound up. I was there cleaning up, and I'm like, I've got to fucking call in a minute because they're doing my head in, right? What I will say, right, not you guys, but just in general, the conversation, I need to be a part of that. This 11 tackles, right? I've got to say, and the only reason I know this because I put a bet on. So a couple of weeks ago, I put a bet on West Ham Arsenal, right? And the bet was 40 throw-ins during a game and 40 tackles during a game. And I'm like, that's easy. It's a London derby. There's going to be loads of tackles. Put a 5 on it, 250 to come back, right? And I was watching it and I was counting these tackles flying in. I was like, well, the throws are up about 26. There's a good chance there's going to be another 14 in the second half. The tackles, I've counted at least 27. So I'm flying. I'm looking at my phone and it says the cash out bit, and the cash out is like at 6p. And I'm like, that's not right. Can't be right. I looked it up on Sky Sports, tackles 8. I'm like, I've counted 27.
Yeah.
So I think what we call as tackles and what maybe the stats call tackles, 2 different things entirely, which is why I agreed with Dan when he said stats do lie, because I don't think that tells the entire truth of
Fair
tackles.
Play. Yeah, what they call a tackle in the PGMOL or whatever it is, and then what we call a tackle are 2 totally different things.
I think so. But listen, still, 11 doesn't look good, admittedly.
No, it doesn't.
But again, to back him up, Ledney King, and I'm not saying he's a Ledney King either, he didn't need to tackle a lot of the time, did he? He read the game so well.
Well, Ledney King said if ever he ended up on his backside, he'd done something wrong in the build-up.
Yep.
In the lead-up to that moment.
Yep. Yeah, it was all about reading the game with Ledley. Don't get me wrong, he was quick, right? But he saw it coming 9 times out of 10 before it was coming. And that's the sign of a wonderful footballer. If someone can read the game, and obviously and then put it into practice to make the game look easy like he did, then that's what it's all about for me. Exactly what you said, Sheriff, reading the game.
Absolutely. So I think we're in agreement. We'd loan them both not really. Feel sorry for them. Probably neither of them should have played as many games as they have. Both not ready. That's on the club. So loan them out. Next one. Could divide opinion, maybe not. James Maddison.
Go on, Sheriff. And by the way, hit the like button, everyone. Over 50. Well done, everyone. Brilliant. But keep hitting that like button if you haven't hit it, please. That'd be amazing. Big up, everyone.
Now, Matters, I'm tied with Matters because there was when we bought him, there was a lot of comments about he's a 3/3 player. 1/3 he's good, 1/3 he's injured, 1/3 he's anonymous in a season. Now, Maddison, yes, he's looked good, but let's face it, he's only been on the pitch probably half an hour? Half an hour?
Something like that.
In the 2 or 3 games he's come on? 40 minutes maybe at the most. I mean, to me, put it this way, if we could get better, I'd sell him. But until we get better, I know you're on about selling before we buy, Mark, and all that.
Yeah.
But to me, he's not. Your best ability is availability, and he's not been. It was a freak. He injured himself against Arsenal in Hong Kong, wherever we were.
Yeah.
But, your best ability is availability, and he's not been available. If we get an offer, sell him. But we need someone to do what he does. We need a number 10 if we sell him.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, when someone's had an injury like that, right, it's very difficult, as you've seen with Bentancur, and there are other players that you could say. Van Dijk had a really bad knee injury, and he came back from it. But when I hear a player has a partial tear, but your medical team say it's okay to play, I think that is disgusting. And I think if there's any way that he can sue them, he should be doing it. Right? He probably can't for whatever reason, but I think it's disgraceful the way he was treated. And so, you just carry on, James. You'll be all right. It'll heal itself. You'll be fine. Yeah, and then he done himself bad. Right? He's been out for a long time. And I question whether he will get back to the player that we did say on occasions that was a very good player for Spurs. There's no doubt about that. Especially in the early Ange times, if you remember, he was scoring goals, and he looked at business in that attacking side, or so-called attacking side, that was going forward all the time. I'm a bit torn on it. I think loan's out the window. Do Coventry really want him? We know that it's his boyhood club. He cost 40 million quid. If someone come in with 30 million quid for Maddison, 25 million quid, are you going to take it and move on? So I'm a bit caught because, like Mark said, like you both said, we haven't got a Xavi Simons. He's not going to be around till after Christmas next year. No. We haven't got another number 10. So look, I think it's under different circumstances. I will probably say sell. Yeah, but unless the club are going to bring in another number 10, which at this point I'm very doubtful they will do, and one of better quality than Maddison, obviously. He's a keep. I don't know what else to say. Big up, Pete. Big up to you,
Big
mate.
up, Pete.
Yeah, take care, buddy.
Are you sure it's
Yeah.
the weather, Pete, and not the amount of beers you've drank?
Yeah, well, could be.
It could be.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. Just throwing it out.
You know what? For me, this is where my heart is ruling my head because I love Maddison. I
Mhm.
think he's one player that is so. As a fan, I'm so easy to get on board because all the player has to do is tell me how much they love the club and tell me how much you want to fight for the club, and I'm all in. So for me, he says everything right. And I just think he's a great player on his day. Yes, he's not been fit for a year, but I'd give him another season personally. So I would heart over head probably keep him.
Yeah, well, I agree with you, Nudge. If he goes down again and he's out for most of the next season, definitely get rid of him.
Yeah, then it's
too late then, though?
Anyway.
Will it be too late for Spurs to get any dough for him by then, Mark?
Well, yeah.
You know what Spurs are all about. They don't like paying £40 million for players and letting them go for peanuts.
Yeah.
You know, there's a certain time where you've got to say, you know, we're going after that sort of player again. Yeah. And is it time to move this player on because of the problems he has had with injuries?
Well, if you listen to if you watch the video, mate, that I sent you from our glorious leader, Mr. Vinay, whatever his name is, then apparently all them times are done now. We're not doing stuff like that anymore.
All right, yeah. No, I haven't watched it yet, Mark. No, I've been too busy.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, because you'll get more angry than me. I know what you're like. Probably.
But look, Ghosted's put at the bottom. We ain't getting much for him anyway. Look, if it's 20 million now, Ghosted, yeah, just sell him. You have to take the loss. It's one of them. He's one of those players that does get injured wherever he goes. Right? So, and again, Terry could be. Who knows? Who knows? He could be your left winger next season, mate. Who knows? It could be him and Tell fighting it out next year. We don't know. But
no. Let's bring one up. I forgot quickly. I think we all know Basuma gone. Sal
gone.
All in agreement with that. Xavi Simons, we're not going to sell because he's injured, so we'll leave him.
Well, we can't sell him.
No. Kudus.
Keep.
Oh, keep, and preferably get an equivalent to him on the left side, so we don't get three players on him every time he gets the ball. They got the other side to worry about as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, agree. Okay, you're in agreement. Keep.
Yeah. Got to go. Basuma, we're talking about, yeah.
No. Kudus.
Kudus is a keep. Absolutely a keep.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
Get him fit and get him rolling.
Yeah. Raz was saying that Basuma's out of contract in a week anyway, so he's going to be going.
Yeah.
I think everyone's in agreement that we keep Kudus.
Yeah. Just to reply to David's comment, David, I'm talking about in his later times, not in his early Leicester years. I'm not saying that he's been injured from day one of his professional career. As time's gone on, injuries seem to have caught up with him, and he's getting them more regularly. So I'm just talking from a fact of he cost 40 million quid. Yeah. If they could get 20 million quid for him or 25 million quid for him, and he went back to a Coventry or whatever, for argument's sake, then, perhaps it would be for Tottenham to sell him. So they end up with him not going on a free transfer and they've lost 40 million quid, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm just looking at it that way. Sorry, David. Sorry.
We've got a few players here that are just we're not going to be selling anyway. The likes of Kulu, we don't even know what's happening with him, do we?
Is he going to play again at the top level?
Well, that's
it. That's it. We don't know. And we've also got Odebear, who's out till next year as well, isn't he? So we're not going to see him.
Yeah.
He can't be sold. So let's go to this one. Mathis Tell.
But you know they're not going to.
No,
He has.
but
They're not going to sell him.
No.
They're not going
I
to sell
would.
him.
To
I'm
be honest,
afraid.
this is the most urgent position that we need to upgrade. The left wing.
Yeah.
The left wing. We all know. This is why Kudos got knacked. Because when he was our only outlet, because we never had a left winger. And as soon as he got the ball, 3 players were on him. I mean, Tel's got to go, and keep him around. Well, not even keep him around, really. He's bloody useless. He does try. I'm not, and he did score that wonderful goal against Leeds, I believe. But like, Jesus Christ, man! If ever we want the first player that I want to see come in, right, it's going to be Robertson. But we need a left winger, for God's sakes.
Yeah, there's a few suggestions coming in
Yeah,
there.
I've said I am reading through.
I'll tell you what, one of the first ones that's come in, right? And Colin Cross has backed it up here. Matoma.
Yeah.
If they could have a Matoma type on the left wing, very tricky. At the same time, can go past a man, can kick with both feet, right? Very skillful. Yeah, might not be the fastest in the world, but he's quick over a short. He is one of them blokes that will face someone up, give it the trick, and go past him. Do you know what I mean? And he will whip it in. So that's the type of player that I want to see at Spurs. That and works hard as well. Do you know what I mean? Out of possession. So whether Spurs go down that route, who knows? Who knows? But I think they're not going to sell him. I don't think you've got a cat's chance in hell that they're going to sell him.
Well, he's only just come in, hasn't he?
For me, it's probably a sell. Yeah, I just don't think that and again, it's probably not his fault, but I don't think it's been good enough. But he's got to go on the keep list because you just know they're not going to sell him. They're just not, are they? Mark, do you think they'll sell him, Nigel?
We've only just brought him in, mate.
They're not going to sell him.
How many players do any club only keep for 1 year and then off you go?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
He's another one I'd be tempted to. Again, it depends who we bring in, right? He's another one I'd be tempted to loan out. If we could get him a decent move to a Coventry or someone like that, when he's going to get plenty of game time in the Premier League, then let him develop there, become a good. Because so many people are saying he's going to be a good player. You see bits of him, and you see that he's got a lot of endeavour. It's just his final decision. And
he does. He does. If you watch him, he's got a really good touch on him, right? He can control a ball really well, unlike a lot of our players. I'm not saying he does it right every time, but a lot of the time a ball will be swung out to him or he'll get it tucked into him and he'll either give it back first time or he'll just hold it for a second and then give it. I know he loses the ball a lot in between that. Now, when he's facing someone up, right, he does it all great until that time comes to knock it and go. Right? Now, he's learnt the part where he can give it and go down the wing. The part that he hasn't learnt is to kick properly with his left foot and be able to go, right, here we go, bang, and gone.
Yeah.
And knock that ball into that space, early doors. That's your space to run into. Yeah. Get past that defender, cut across him, and whip your ball in. And he hasn't got the confidence to do that yet because he knows that 9 times out of 10, he's going to ping it in with his left foot and it's going to go to no one.
Yeah, 100% agree. Claire says as well, no football IQ, 100%. And David as well said, Tao in the box has no composure or technique to finish. That's it. When it's almost like when he hasn't got time, he just rushes everything, doesn't he? When he's got a bit of time, he showed against who was it the other day when he scored? Leeds. That he can do it.
Yeah, he can. No, don't get me wrong. He has done it, and Collins put down there. Do you remember when he went over to the right wing and he put that ball in with his left boot, and he's done it from the left as well. Yeah, but it's 1 out of 20 or 1 out of 30. The others are probably
Yeah.
in the corner flag on the other side. Do you know?
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about trying to find a bit of consistency and, you know, Tottenham getting up that league a little bit because it's just a nightmare at the moment.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And yeah, I like Lee Kang from PSG. I think he'd be a good signing.
Yeah, he's a decent player. Decent
Right,
player.
let's get to. Should I bring? Is it worth bringing Mawani up? Because again, he's not our player.
Well, he's gone anyway.
Just-
Hasn't
We just let him go, don't we?
Yeah,
He's probably already back in Paris already, isn't he?
probably. Yeah,
Probably.
Please don't be in the squad for a Saturday night.
No.
No. So we get to the last two. Probably the most important one, the most two important players in our squad at the moment for what I think we should be doing with them. First one, Solanke.
Get out. Get out already, innit? Bought on one good season, wherever he was. I got it wrong the other day with the team. I said he scored 19 goals in his one and only good season he's had. Have I got to repeat what I always say on every show nearly? To think 3 years ago, we had Kane and Son, 60 GA guaranteed. And now we got these two Muppets up top. It shows the regression of the side and the club in general.
Yeah. Yeah. Cookie.
Sell. Got nothing else to say.
Yeah. I hate to say it. I do agree. Razzle, you're never ever going to forget it, mate. Are you? You're never going to forget it. That was years ago that I said.
Was that what you said? No.
20. I said when he first come in, I said Solanke would score 20 Premier League goals. Yeah.
Is that in total over 5 years, or is that like?
It probably has been.
Listen,
yeah, Razzle, that's what I was talking about.
He's been that bad, right, that we don't call him so wanky for nothing, do we?
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Oh dear. And okay, the last one then. This man,
I know who this is.
The magic. Our Brazilian number 9, Richarlison.
It's not Brazilian, Nige. I keep saying
sorry.
He's stolen my words.
Bolivian?
Colombian, Bolivian, whatever he is.
Fall on a plane over Bolivia, but it landed in Brazil, mate. There's no way that geezer is a Brazil number 9. When you look back at some of Brazil's number 9s, right, over the years, this geezer would never qualify. I'm so sorry, but he is great at shithousery and all that stuff. Yeah, and that's why people want to put him in the team. For me, look, time's up, mate. You've been at Spurs for I don't know how many years now, right? And it ain't good enough. It never was good enough, and it never will be good enough. So, unfortunately, sell.
Yeah, but
yeah,
we know my feeling on him. Not good enough. Everton would snap our hands off to have him back. They would, because they still love him in Everton.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I think we 100% sell him. I'd sell our front two, and I would be looking to bring in 2 more strikers. Just to end the show, guys, give me 2 players that you would, if you had a choice, and obviously be realistic, 2 players that you would love Spurs to sign this summer, whatever position.
I would sign, if I was Spurs, I would. Can I swear?
Yeah, do what you want, mate.
If I was Spurs, I wouldn't be fucking about, right? I'd be straight on the boat now for Belieber, right, at Brighton, because I am a believer of Belieber, right? I'd have him straight in number 8, right, as your main man in midfield, and then I'd go and get, and a lot of people don't agree with me, but I would go and get Vlahovic on a free, yeah, and pay the wages. If he wants if he wants £250,000 a week, pay it to him. You know, he hasn't been that great this season, but before that, like Ben explained earlier, he was better. Yeah, and I think he's made for Tottenham. I honestly do. I think if he comes to Spurs, he will be your man that bangs in 20 a season. You know, I'm not saying he's going to be Harry Kane, but I think he'll score a lot more regularly than what our forwards do at the moment.
Well, they don't score regularly, mate.
Well, so, but anything.
It's our midfielders and our defenders. It's our midfielders and defenders that pop up with goals, mate.
I'll tell you what. I'll have a bet with you, 20 quid for charity, that if Vlahovic came in, right, he would score more than our front two have this season in his first season.
Well, that's not. Well, I'll take that.
How many have they scored? Under 20.
Well, Richarlison's got what, 13?
12,
something like that. I don't know how many So Wanky got. I don't know.
Probably single
5.
figures for him.
He got 4 in 4 games, isn't he?
It'll total up around 20, something like that.
Yeah.
But if we got him in, I'm telling you now, he'd score 20 goals for Spurs a season. That's just how I feel about it. Anyway, other people. There's loads of names coming in through the Locatelli. I'd love him. I'd love him.
Gibbs White, Marmouche,
even
Alex Scott.
Even a Jack Grealish, you know. I know he's injured at the moment, and people mock him. Oh, he's over he's this, he's that. Listen, quality. Jack Grealish at Spurs would be an absolute hero.
To be honest, now how many times have we moaned that we haven't got that player that you hear the seats clicking when he gets the ball, where people are standing up? Grealish is your man for that. Right now.
Would anyone still take Savinio on the left wing if he was available?
What, just the Man City bloke?
Yeah.
That's the most important position we need sorting.
Well, he's a winger. He's a bloke that's tricky.
Yeah, no, he's a left winger, mate.
On his defender.
He's a left winger, but he's not played a lot for City, is he?
Not particularly. Played very well for Girona in the Spanish league on the left and the right wing.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely need a left winger. Definitely. Now, we need, my belief is, we need a ball playing number 8. Yeah. Someone to get the bums clicking off the seats so you can hear them click, click when everyone stands up. Now, I believe Grealish should do that. Morgan Gibbs-White would do that. Player of that sort of stature. You remember all the great, I wouldn't say great teams, but all the teams we've had in the past, there's always been that one player that the fans turn up to see.
Yeah.
In every team. They might not have won anything, but there's always that team. Back when I used to go as a kid, it was Hoddle. Then it was Gaza. Then, in no particular order, Bell, Ginola, players like that, of that sort of ilk.
I've only shouted him out, David, just to answer David, because obviously we was interested in him earlier on before Pep decided to keep him, and then he got injured. That's the only reason I've brought his name up, because we've been linked with him again. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I've seen Foden. I'd take him in a heartbeat because he's not playing.
Foden's an interesting one. He's not playing, is he?
No, they're not going to let him go cheap, though, Nige.
Brilliant player.
He's an absolutely wonderful player, Nige.
He's not in the England squad either, is he?
It's madness, absolute madness, mate. I don't get what Tuchel's doing there, but each to their own. A lot of people think Foden's not a very good player, but I would like to be his age. I'd like to be his age and have the amount of trophies, right, that kid's got.
Yeah.
Because that he has learned from the master. Do you know what I mean? And look how he's turned out. So I just I don't know.
Talking about players that have been there, seen it and done it, and at a good age, Foden's your man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah.
Will we get him?
Yeah, Claire's right. English tax.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
I don't know how old he is. How old is he, Phil Foden? What is he,
25, 26? Mid-20s? Mid-20s, I'm guessing.
Mid-20s, I'd say.
He's 100 mil plus, mate. They ain't letting him go for less than that.
Yeah.
They're not.
And Ronnie and Raz were saying he signed a new contract, so
Oh,
it's
right.
probably not going to happen.
No.
I'd love to see Akaluche in.
Yeah.
I know we've wanted him for a while, but he's one I think would get seats clicking. And
Yeah.
then I'm with you, Cookie, on Vlahovic. You know, we've talked about him before. I think
Yeah.
he'd be perfect for the English game. I really do. I know he's
only
not
22.
he's not pulling up any trees in Italy, but different league, isn't it?
Foden only 22.
Is he only
Oh.
he's got to be older than that, isn't he? It's one of those
He must
players
have
been
started
around for
playing
ages.
football.
He's
He
got
must
about-
have started.
Been like,
He must have got in Man City's team when he was about 12.
Oh,
then.
Oh,
As
he's
I said, he's
25. There you
Oh, I was
go.
gonna say.
Because
He
he's got
seems like
about
he's
that
been
many
about
trophies.
forever.
Well, he's got God knows how many championships, God knows how many League Cups. You know what I mean? He's got everything. He's got a lot.
Yeah,
So,
I was going to
yeah.
say like.
yeah. What about Rashford? Just take him.
Oh, with the state of our team, yeah, absolutely. The only trouble with Rashford is he sulks a lot, doesn't he? When it ain't
Yeah.
going his way. Do you know what I mean? So
He's been brilliant for Barcelona, hasn't he? But
yeah, of course, you'd take him. He's better than anything than what we've got.
You always wanted to go to Barcelona though.
But he
So
won't.
would he?
Yeah, go on,
He
Mark.
won't come to us.
And he's on serious
He's
wedge
only on
there
loan
as
now.
well. I think he's on 300 grand a week.
how is he?
Do you know what I mean?
But
Stupid,
if we
wasn't
want to, it's all right because Enoch are going to pay the wages, Cookie.
it? Yeah.
You know, they told us we're fine.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Right.
Lewandowski, he'd be good for a season as well. I'd take him.
It'll be. See, you could do so many shows on this because you've got keep, sell, loan. Then you could go. You know, we haven't really even gone through the squad players yet because a lot of them we would loan out, and a lot of them, people will probably say sell. They've had their time. Don't know what people think like about players like
People like Mikey Moore and all of
there
that.
you go.
You know?
Do you bring them back in? Do you loan them back out? I know we don't want to do that tonight because we've gone on an hour longer than what we thought we was going to be. But it could be another show that we could do that and get this ball rolling on this channel again and get you going again, Nige. Do you know what I mean? Because there's plenty of shows to do on this. You know.
Absolutely. Garassi's a good shout from Ronnie as well.
Yeah.
And Claire's saying that Gordon's having a medical at Barcelona. Wow.
Fair play to him.
Already?
Fair play to him.
Bloody hell.
Well, I take it Rashford's gone back to Man United, has he?
Yeah, he was only on loan, wasn't he?
So I would imagine Carrick will keep him, right, at the
Keep him
club,
up to, won't he?
right, and massage his ego. That is exactly what he will do with him, right? And then you'll see the best of Rashford back in the Premier League next year. You watch.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Guys, thanks for joining me. I'm going to leave it now. It's 9:20. I want to see Crystal Palace lift the Europa Conference League.
Well, they winning.
Another English club they're winning 1-0.
1-0 up, I think.
Go on, the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Palace. And
Well
come
done,
on,
Palace.
PSG Saturday night.
Absolutely. Come on, PSG Saturday night.
I will.
Cookie Sheriff, thanks for joining me, mate.
Yeah, I'll see everyone in the morning because he's at work. This geezer up here. You're at work. I've tried to bribe you into coming on the show. You're at work and you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's just me at the moment in the morning. So you'll have to put up with me at 9:30 on the old brunch, and we'll see who we can get on. Night, Claire.
We will
Night,
indeed.
Claire. Take care. Big up
Claire.
everyone. Thanks for being in. Really appreciate it. Well done,
Big
everyone.
up everyone in the chat. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it. If you haven't, smash a like on the way out. Thank you to the two Marks. Get over there and subscribe to their channel too. And like Cookie said, he will see you in the morning. I will see you very soon. And I'm the same Sheriff. Guys, have a good one. And as always, come on.
You Spurs.